How you doing, guys? Chris here with Siege Business Over Brews. I have a question for you I was hoping you could help me out with. I'm in the process of editing my very first episode last week. I was lucky enough to have Lauren Mead join us to create what I thought came out as an awesome episode, and I'm in the middle of editing that episode, and I have a question about the process I'm putting together that I'm hoping you might be able to help me out with. So the goals of these interviews are to create content not only for YouTube to be shared on LinkedIn as well, but primarily on the YouTube channel, and then to turn that content into good longer form podcast material. So the goal is on YouTube to create content between 10 to 20 minute video clips. And then if the interview, as we have multiple questions in the interview, turn those into longer form 30 to an hour long podcasts that you can download through Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. So the process I'm running through, and I'm going to show you here, is when I create the content, because my first goal primarily has been for YouTube, I take that YouTube mentality and I start creating the episode of that first clip. And you can see here, there's a good amount of content. There's a lot of editing. We have 3 different audio files. We have 4 different video files that I have to sync up and manage to get for the different single and multiple pane videos here. And so putting these together takes about 3 to 4 hours, especially when I'm doing the 2 interviews. So my question to you is, and then finally, I create that by adding everything together in this final interview, which you can see I'm still in the middle of editing. I guess, though, my question to you is, do you think I should be editing the longer form podcast as a video and then chopping it for YouTube? Or should I go the route I'm going and actually edit each of those interviews into their separate video clips and then work the podcast in after? Now, granted, this is taking me a lot of time just because this is our first episode. There's a lot of processes that I have to figure out. Bless you. And of course, John, who used to edit our videos for Unmissed Connections, I can understand the amount of work that goes through these, and I thank you for the work you had done for us. So my question to you is, what would you think I should do if I'm looking to create smaller clips for YouTube and a longer form for an audio podcast? Should I edit the entire episode together as one long video and then cut it into sections as needed? Or should I go this route to create individual videos and then work that together for a longer form podcast? And then, of course, if you see here, the way that I have things set up, there's a ton of video clips. If you have suggestions on how I would better edit these clips, again, I have our overlays that we need that are giving us the proper panels. So we have our Skype interview, Lauren's video, and my video with our respective audio tracks. And then I actually have, if I hide these, my own video, which I have to duplicate because one is to be full and one is actually to be clipped. If you see, one's to fit inside those framings. So there's a lot of repeating video files that have to get these things going. So if you've edited videos like these before for podcasts and you think there's a better way for me to do it, I would love to hear from you. So if you're a content creator, let me know. How would you create this content? Am I going a wrong way of doing this? Granted, YouTube is the primary source that I'm looking to create this content for. So that's why I have this YouTube clipped focus approach, then long form. Or do you think I should just edit the whole thing together and then clip it into sections? Siege doesn't really have an opinion, so I'm looking to you, my professionals. Thank you so much. I hope to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'll put links to both the YouTube channel and the podcast, the Apple Podcast link in the comments below. Every time someone subscribes, I get a notification. I am greatly appreciative of it. Anyone that comments, I reply back to. I see everything that you guys have been doing, that you've been sharing so far, and I'm so grateful for it. So please continue to engage. I love hearing from you. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. Talk to you soon.